Hey, happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Whew, I'm beyond grateful. I know it's been a minute. I'm excited to just do a really quick live on some of my birthday reflections from yesterday. And I want to open up about something. I'm not going to be on here super long. So if you are on with me, good morning, good morning. If not, watch this because I pray that it really helps someone. But first and foremost, I want to say thank you for all the birthday wishes. You all, it was always overwhelming. The text message, the the emails, postcards, Cash App, all of those things. Thank you so much. But what I wanted to talk about was honestly, what was my day like yesterday? So can I be honest with y'all? Yesterday was real rough for your sis. It was real rough. And you might be like, Dora, why was it rough? Why was it rough? It was your birthday. Um, it was rough. And I'm going to tell y'all why it was rough for me. Okay. The reason it was rough for me was because, for one, I'm sorry about that. For one, I got to be honest, y'all. It's been 2 years, 3 months, and 3 days that I made the decision, I made a choice not to drink alcohol. 2 years, 3 months, 3 days. And if you know me, I was a turn up queen. Do you hear me? Turn up queen, okay? And as much as I would love to sit here and say, oh, it's just been so, like, it took the taste out my mouth. I never thought about it again. That would be a lie. The truth is, yesterday I actually grieved the thought of not having alcohol no more. I'm being honest, y'all. I grieved it. It hurt my feelings. I had a time last night. You know how they say the time that I had last night was more a time of, I was sad. I feel like I went through a grieving process, a depression, because I was hurt that that was no longer an option. Okay, I was hurt. And what I realized is that I could not take a temporary feeling and make it permanent. I make a permanent decision for my life. So what I did is I got up, I was like, all right, 2 years, 3 months, 3 days. And I read Proverbs 23. 23, 3 says, don't desire all the delicacies, for he might be trying to trick you. And I was like, I always try to find a scripture because I'm like, it's 2 years, 3 months, 3 days, Proverbs 23, 3. Don't desire all the delicacies, for he might be trying to trick you. And I'm like, well, what does that really mean? Well, if you look up delicacies, it's a rare and expensive food item that is considerably high desirably sophisticated. But let me just say this, because I listen. What I realized is, for me, alcohol was very expensive. It was a very, very expensive habit. Okay, not only was it expensive, but it cost me a lot of heartache, a lot of pain. It was, for me, like an abusive relationship, right? I had my good days, but I had some bad ones, right? And I had to weigh the pros and the cons of what that looked like for me. And I'm just so grateful that I was able to, one, I have a network of people who are around me who were able to pick me up when I felt weak. All right. And I'm gonna share what I sent my sponsor last night. I said, who knew after 2 years I would still be grieving alcohol? I'm butt hurt. Feels like I lost so many friends and fun. I'm in so much pain. And I told her I just wanted to tell someone I'm going to bed. And as I was sitting there, I just started crying, y'all. Ooh, I was crying like a baby. Okay. And my mom came in and we just sit there and we talked. And she prayed with me. And she had to remind me a few things because I was in this whole little pity party. Oh, what about me? Nobody loves me. I'm sad. Da da da. I had all of these moments. And she said, well, Ladora, is it that your friends don't want to hang out no more, or you just don't go? Because the last time I checked, people invite you to go places. I was like, oh, when you're right, you're right. Okay, right. Okay, check. And do you miss your son coming in or being worried about his mom? No. What about your mom being stressed out, taking flights, driving, train, trying to make sure that her daughter was okay? Or my dad overthinking, overdoing, thinking, okay, is my daughter gonna be okay? Is she going to be able to move forward? And I had to be grateful that my yesterday, what I didn't make a temporary decision for a permanent display, y'all, because for me, alcohol was not my friend at all. It was not like, you know how they say, and I was telling my mom, I was using this analogy. I was like, man, I remember a time where, you would hear people say stuff like, oh, I was in this abusive relationship, and, but he wasn't always like that, or she wasn't always like that. That's how my relationship with alcohol was. It wasn't always like that. I used to have a lot of fun, but it got to a point where, y'all, when I say I was on the slippery slope straight to Lord knows where, y'all, our sis was on the slippery slope. And today, August 8th, I am beyond grateful that I made a decision to put that away. I was allergic to it. It got to a point where it no longer interacted or reacted with my body the same. And I'm just here to tell you, one, I'm thankful for another year. Your girl is excited. I get the opportunity today to present to uh yet again another global audience today for work. I'm always excited because I'm talking about the purpose driven internship. And for me, I just realized so much about myself and where I am today, that I just get this opportunity to be amongst um being able to share and being present and being in tune. And I'm just grateful for another year. I'm grateful for family. I'm grateful for friends. I'm grateful for all that I have in this season. I'm grateful for you. All right. So I just wanted to jump on here real quick and tell y'all that it's real out here. You right? Like a lot of times we be over here like, oh, listen, it'd be rough. Okay. I want to thank my mom. I want to thank my sponsor, Bridget. You are just thank God for you. Thank God for everyone who's connected to me in this season. I am beyond grateful for all of my tribe, whether I talk to you or not. And I actually want to apologize. If you are one of my friends, yeah, I know I don't got that many friends, okay? Because I'm sissy kind of low key. Well, actually, I do have a lot of friends. I have a lot of associates. We'll say that. But if you've invited me somewhere and I haven't went, know that it's not from a place of it's a Ladora thing. And I just want you to know I'm beyond grateful to be here and be with you. Thank you for the congrats. I appreciate it. I love you all. I'm about to jump off and go jump over here on Prophetic Planning Daily because y'all know it's Takeoff Tuesday and it's about to be lit. Okay. So I just feel led to share this. Kingdom Business Network. Y'all need to go over there. If you are a business owner, you need to be over there, y'all. We're going to activate. And KBM was actually one of the main reasons that I actually stayed sober for as long as I have. I will say that. And I'm in recovery. um, it will help me to, one, launch my business and launch it with momentum, but also it allowed for me to be able to be around like-minded individuals, right? And sometimes we got to remember that God will remove those that don't need to be around us so that He can take us to our next level. Because what got you here won't get you there. Okay, y'all, don't get me started because I get excited. But listen, go over to Marketplace Media Ministry, KBN, and come over there and hang out with us this morning, y'all, because Prophet Chanel, I know she fits to go in, but I'm gonna post that down here in the link because I gotta go. But I love you all, and I'll be back later because I gotta tell y'all something else. Okay, be blessed, y'all. Love you, and thank you, Key. Love you, Naquetta. Thank you, Mika. See y'all later.